Here's a 2-point perspective project option. Let's say I want to make something a little bit more interesting than floating shapes. I could do a stack of something that resembles bricks. So my example that I'm going to do is going to be books. It could also be, like building bricks. It could be anything that has that sort of like rectangular prism shape. So I am going to start, I'm going to put my horizon line down here. And I'm going to put my vanishing points way over on the edges because I want to maximize the space that I can put my books into. Now you might not even be able to see that. Remember, I'm drawing light so that I can erase it when I'm done and my paper still stays clean, but I put them right on the very, very edges of the paper. I'm going to put my books off to the side so that I can get a longer spine to maybe write some names onto. I'm also going to start with my book that's in the center. So decide how tall that first book is going to be. And if you watched the erasing tips video, you'll notice that that's what I'm going to do for this. So I'm not going to draw all the way to the vanishing point. I'm going to add a shape on top. I'm going to add another one on top of that one. This one I'm going to I know that this book is overlapping this next book, so I'm going to imagine where the end might be. So it's a little bit into the second book so that I can put the bottom of this book, the third book. Now, this one, I've got some corners hanging out, so remember, right goes to left, left goes to right. My books have started to get so tall that I can't even see the end of this one anymore. I'm going to do one more. This one I need to add a bottom to. So remember, this one's going to overlap just a little bit. So I'm lining it up a little bit lower. And then I've got this corner floating out here. Goes right to left. And now I'm going to add a couple on the bottom. This one extends a little bit farther out. I'm going to line it up slightly above the spine. Got this corner hanging out here. Should go left to right. It's a very little piece, but it's very, very important. One more book on the bottom. So there's the beginning of my books. Next, I'm going to add the details. So I've already decided that my spine are all going to be here because I've got a lot of room to write names of books, which means my pages are going to be over here. So I'm going to start to kind of freehand in some pages. So leave some space for your cover. Kind of give the illusion of some pages. when I'm drawing the pages of my book, I'm noticing that, it kind of makes a fan, so I'm doing the lines in the direction that they would go if they came from the vanishing point. Alright, throw some book titles on there. Color it in, shade it so that there is nice value, decide where your light's coming from, and then you've got a nice little stack of books in 2-point perspective.